This video might be unpleasant because the purpose of this video is to bring awareness to something that as a porn addict, you really like to keep hidden from yourself. Today, I want to talk about moral boundaries and manufactured fetishes. If you've watched my other content, you're well aware of the desensitizing and escalating effect that pornography consumption has. And that's one of the things it has 100% in common with other types of addictions. In short, you get desensitized to the thing you're using, in this case, pornography, which means that over time, you need a stronger and stronger stimulus to get the same kind of kick. This is also what causes a lot of problems, because when initially it was exciting to just see a picture of a naked person, and that was enough to get excited, maybe even get off, over time, you're looking for like very specific, maybe niche fetish content, and you need a much stronger stimulus in order to get off. And in comparison, having real sex in real life, just seeing a real person naked, doesn't work for you anymore, right? You've trained your brain to be attracted and aroused by something else, something more extreme. This escalation generally continues for as long as you continue using. And there are two things I want to shine a light on right now that can serve as a wake-up call, and that's exactly why we usually ignore it and don't think about it. The first is that you start seeking out content that crosses a moral boundary, where basically you end up getting off to something that, if it happened in real life, it would be genuinely upsetting. It might even be depictions of something that is straight up illegal. When this happens, and it happens to a lot of guys, this should be a clear and strong wake-up call that goes, hold on, how did I get here? How did I get to the point where I need to see something that is illegal / very upsetting just in order to be able to get sexually excited? This is not normal. And what's important here is that you realize, one, this is not normal and it is a problem that should be solved. But two, it's like not your fault. Don't internalize this and feel like, oh, I'm terrible, I'm broken or whatever. This is the addiction acting on your brain, and this can be undone. Another version of this is manufactured fetishes. So even if the stuff you're watching isn't necessarily illegal or amoral or anything like that, you can still end up getting into some very specific stuff where if you take a step back and ask yourself, okay, is this actually arousing? Is this actually sexually exciting? Or has the escalation just carried me almost outside the territory of sexuality, and I'm getting off on some stuff that really, again, in real life might not be sexual or exciting at all? Once again, we often turn this towards ourselves and feel ashamed and feel like, oh, there's something wrong with me. But you need to realize this is simply an effect of being addicted. And the solution is, well, step one, you gotta quit that addiction. Now, hearing me talk about this is one thing that brings this into awareness, and hopefully you can recognize this in yourself. Maybe if you watch porn again, next time you come to content like that, hopefully you remember this and it kind of kicks you out of it. But also, you can take this even further. If you want to deepen the effect that awareness has on your healing process, write about this. Like I said in the beginning, this is a difficult exercise to do, but you can do introspective writing on this, which is you sit down and you start writing about what is the most extreme stuff you get off on. You might find yourself really resist writing about that, depending on how extreme the stuff is. But if you do it, and if you actually confront your sober mind with this, you'll find that it becomes a lot less appealing as a result. So if you're tired of being at the mercy of your addiction, give this a try. And if you have any questions about this or anything you'd like me to expand on more, leave a comment below. Also, check out the link in the description to join the Quit by Healing Discord if you want to learn the Quit by Healing method for overcoming this addiction and crushing it in your life.